The hit CBS series NCIS is now in its 12th season, if you can believe that. It's got more than 57 million viewers globally. That's worth repeating. 57 million viewers globally.
And I think it's 59.
Oh, 59. I stand corrected, Pauley Perrette. You would know it's the most watched drama in the world. Actress Pauley Perrette is here. She knows math, too. Stars as forensic specialist Abby Sciuto. In tonight's all-new episode, Abby helps Agent Gibbs, that's Mark Harmon, investigate the murder of a Marine.
Gibbs. You know I don't like to be kept waiting when I have news.
Absolutely. On my way down. What do you got?
Okay, so I finished analyzing Kasim's knife. The blade pattern is not consistent with the wounds on Captain Lamott's.
It's not the murder weapon?
No, but I found prints on the handle that don't match Kasim's. Guess who they belong to?
Oh, who? Me.
Well, you kind of stole my thunder a little, but yes, Gibbs, him.
It was him. There's a
twist.
twist.
I haven't seen the clip yet. I'm like, oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, there's a twist in that episode. Pauley Perrette, she's also a co-author, as Charlie's been pointing out all morning. What's the deal with that book? It's a new cookbook, Donna Bell's Bake Shop. It's published by Simon & Schuster, which you probably know is a division of CBS, and she joins us at the table. We'll talk about the book in just a sec. But let's talk about this show, because it's such a juggernaut. It's a #1 show. One of the reasons they say you were considered one of the most popular actresses on TV. Wow. That's
in the world.
In the world. That's what people say about you, Pauley Perrette. All because of Abby Sciuto. Now, it started 12 seasons ago. Pretty good for somebody that used to walk around Hell's Kitchen with a white mohawk.
Yes, true.
And piercing, who wanted to be an FBI agent.
Yes, it's true.
And you end up here.
I know, yeah. I studied sociology, psychology, and criminal science in school, and I really did. I wanted to be a cop, but I wasn't very brave, and I wanted to. I wanted to work for the FBI or something, and it was a complete accident. It absolutely was. But I'm so grateful and I'm so happy. I mean, I was here and I overheard somebody say that they had done a commercial and made $3,000, and I was like, what? $3,000?
Acting, yeah.
Yeah.
In a commercial.
When I was a bartender here in New York.
Yeah.
And then Walter from Coat Check, it's in the book, the story. This is also a biography, it's not just a cookbook. But this kid named Walter from Coat Check came up and said, I know this director that would love you. And I was like, $3,000. So I went and found him, and I literally walked in this director's office, and I was like, "Hey, Walter from Coat Check said you'd love me." Like I didn't, because I didn't know. And he hired me that day, and then he hired me for like 15 jobs, and then somebody called me in LA and said you should go to pilot season, and I've been working in this business ever since. And it was a total accident.
Yeah.
One of the things I love is because of the popularity of this show and you, there is something now called the Abby effect.
That's fascinating. Yeah, the Abby effect is basically that. And, you know, this character, Abby Sciuto, has been on TV for so long that young girls from around the world have been super inspired to go into math and science, which is, you know, it was like 5 minutes ago when women weren't allowed to vote. So it's like much less be inspired to go into scientific fields and mathematic fields. And since they've been watching since they were, you know, teenagers, they're going into college now and pursuing things that Abby would do. And Abby,
this is real. This has
a real
actually been
thing.
documented that there are this huge spike in
women
women wanting to go into forensic scientists because of
a TV character.
That's going to make you feel good to know that you did that, considering you said I wasn't really that good in math and science. I didn't like math and science.
But
that's great.
You're completing 12 seasons.
Yeah.
How have you changed the character and you and the writers so that how is she different today than she was when you first started?
It's interesting because with Abby, because she's such a, like she's kind of this little iconic TV character, but she's also sort of like an anime. She's sort of like a cartoon. That even though, you know, we include aspects of her character that have been affected by things that have happened in the show, such as, you know, the death of a coworker or anything else like that. We also, it's very important to me to keep her very much the same. Because people don't want, like if you think about your favorite cartoon characters, you don't. I've said before, like you don't suddenly want to see like Charlie Brown with a full head of hair.
Yeah.
You know, like you. It would. It's so really. So we. Although we're include the things that are necessary in her growth or even her breaking down a little bit, but I really want to keep her very consistent because I think that's what the audience wants, and I think that's what they want from Abby.
You gave everybody a scare, Abby, with your talking about your hair because you dyed that jet black color, and you ended up in the hospital because of the hair dye. I didn't even know that was possible.
There's a hair dye allergy called PPD, and it's a fatal allergy, and no one talks about it. And hair dye companies keep using it and calling it by a million different names. And
Look at the shot of you in the hospital.
That was me. I tweeted that very very unflattering picture of myself because I wanted to raise awareness about this. And, you know, I really started doing research about it. And every time there are really sad stories about people losing their life because of hair dye. And then, I couldn't dye my hair, because I'm very blonde.
Yeah.
Very blonde. And I couldn't dye my hair for a really long time, and we were just hairspraying it black, that I finally found a product that isn't a hair dye, it's a hair color that's like smarter than me and probably as smart as
That
Abby
you can do
Sciuto,
yourself.
that like infuses color into your hair through ionic magnetism or something.
Charlie's been waiting all morning. Tell us about
Charlie.
Donna Bell's Bake Shop.
What is this book?
So this
And
is
what are these cookies?
So this is my mom passed away from breast cancer in 2002, and then these are my two best friends, Darren and Matthew. My mom's from Alabama, very Alabama, and she was this amazing baker and cook. So about 4 years ago, well, we started as a food truck. We made Donna Bell's Bake Shop, which is all Southern delicious foods right here smack dab in the middle of Manhattan. Yes.
So good.
It's on 49th and 8th. So we had the bake shop, and people were just so excited about it, and they love going in there, and there's pictures of my mom everywhere and little handwritten recipes from her. And then, you know, from around the world, people not only visit here to go there, but people were asking us about what it is. So what we did was we made this special little book, and it comes out today, so we're all very excited. But it's part biography and part cookbook. So you have like all these beautiful.
But the pictures,
food
I'm telling
things.
you, I wanted to lick the pages. Cheddar
know.
jalapeno cornbread squares. The strawberry scones with the lemon icing.
Yeah.
Stop it.
There's so much. So, I mean, it's really. But
I
then,
know. I'm
so
going
good.
But
to
it's
tear
also
that
the
up when we get off the
biography
air.
of me and my mom and growing up, and it's very. A lot of people have been surprised because it's not a cookbook, but it's very touching. And a lot of people have said, like, you read the cookbook, they have like. Yesterday, somebody told me, like, you've made me cry with the story, so I had to go
influence
bake
of
for
your
a while.
mom. Talk about your mom for a second. What she meant to you. How she influenced you.
It's just she was my mom, and she was such a wonderful lady. I lost her way too early. And I think anybody
There's
that's
Pauley on the right-hand side. You still have the
that's
same
me.
hairdo.
I still have the same, and that's my sister Andy, and that's my beautiful mom in the middle. But I've said before, I think no matter how old you are, it
Yes.
doesn't matter.
Yep.
When you lose your mom, you feel like an orphan. You feel
Yes.
really kind of, and for my friends who are fortunate enough to that haven't happened to them yet, it's like my heart hurts. It
I
hurts
get
for
it,
them.
Pauley. I lost my mom at 40, and I use that word orphan.
Yeah, that's how you
Congratulations.
feel. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Your success and your book. Donna Bell's Bake Shop is on sale wherever you like to buy your books, and NCIS is on tonight at 7 Central.